and start eating some meat.
Oh, goodness gracious. Man, this has been a good night so far. It's 8 o'clock, man. We ain't even started drinking.
All right, is the frequency clear? I'm going to go ahead and call it clear. I've been listening for a little bit. Welcome, everybody. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sierra Papa. Name is Mike. I'm in Parker County, Texas, and I want to welcome you to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net every single Friday night. 146.580. Spread the word, please. This is a directed net, so please direct all traffic through net control so we can keep everything between the bumpers. The way we do it here is we do county by county check-ins. So do your very best to help us with that. But, you know, this is all in fun, so we understand if it's not. I encourage you, though, to keep score at home. Kind of make notes about who you heard, because once we go through our check-ins, I will allow in the second portion of this net any stations that have checked in to have the frequency to make a specific call, or perhaps a general call to get a signal report from your location. So please take advantage of that if you would. One other thing too, we do a tremendous job as radio operators on this net to get the amount of coverage that we do, which is spectacular. If you hear a station that perhaps I cannot hear, or it's pretty obvious that I can't hear them, they've been yelling and they're getting hoarse, just say relay. Simply say relay for me, and I will circle back. Do your very best to have as much information on that station as possible. Also, with the popularity of this net, there's a lot of extras that go along with this. One of them is that we have two frequencies that are listen in. In other words, they're simulcast. 444.925 and 145.310. So 444.925 and 145.310 is there for you to capture signals on the edges, or just use it for whatever you think serves your purpose. So we thank Tyler for that little bit there. That's awesome. The other is we have a Facebook page, which is a lot of fun, North Central Texas Simplex Net. If you'd like to become a member of that and post and share information, announcements, you name it. It's just a way to communicate. Also, we have NetLogger. We use it a little differently. We don't use it for folks to line up and go down the list to call on, but we do use it. We do have a station logging in parallel with Net Control, and they will gather that information and put the station information in there as well. They do have a message window there that you can pass along information, and mainly if you hear a station or you're not able to check in, you can communicate with the NetLogger operator or station provider there that can help you with that. So NetLogger is there. You go to netlogger.org and download that, and then go to the go to the I think it's North Texas Simplex Net, and follow along there. And last but not least, KE5 November Golf Mike does a live simulcast, if you will, or a live feed from YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and you look up North Central Texas Simplex Net, you will find a live feed there as well. So there's a lot of ways to participate here. I do want to thank everybody that has been part of this. I think it's a little over 2 years now, and so spread the word, and let's continue the progress here. It's been pretty amazing so far. What we do again is county by county check-ins. Do your very best to follow that. We'll go into the second section and allow you to have some time to have the frequency if you would like to make a call, or just fire off a signal report request to see how your signal's getting out. We will have a ham radio section where you can bring up and ask technical questions or questions about equipment that you may be thinking about buying, or maybe something you're having an issue with. I also have a buy-sell that will allow you to do if you have something you're looking for, or something that you have for sale. And then, of course, I will allow announcements at the very end. So without any further ado, I would like to come to the top of the line before we go county by county. Any stations that are listening that have not checked in before, or it's your first time checking in with this group, or perhaps you might be a newly licensed operator, or perhaps you want bragging rights because you have an upgrade, I'd like you to come now with your call. All right, give me the call one more time. KI5, I got scrambled up there. Awesome. Give me your name. I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Very good, Dylan. Very good, brother. Great signal. That's Kilo India 5. Oscar Kilo India. That's Darren here in southern Parker County. He is upgraded to general class. Good on you. If you need any help, go to the Facebook page. You can send me an email on antennas or anything like that. So if you need some help in that regard, or just need someone to complain to or be frustrated with, just reach out, okay? Yep, I've got a good signal. I've got my analog meter here on the old boat anchor. It's about S8 in good audio. So KG5SQJ, Bob is running the NetLogger. He's probably already done it, but Bob, there was an upgrade on KI5 Oscar Kilo India to a GP15. All right, very good, Dylan. Hang around, and you can try out that antenna here in a little bit. Are there any other new check-ins, meaning first time with the group, newly upgraded, or newly licensed? Kilo India 5, Victor Charlie, good evening and welcome. Could I get your name and your current location? Oh boy, are you going to go to the Maverick or are you going to go to the Taco Casa? Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with it. I've got a place in Eastland County and I pass it every weekend. So very good, John. Where are you originally from? Oh, know where that is, down on 35, correct? All right, welcome aboard, man. Good signal. Thanks for checking in. And maybe if y'all are listening on the way back, it'd be pretty cool. You'll hear lots of signals. So 7-3, that's Kilo India 5, Victor Charlie. That's John. He is in Palo Pinto Mobile right now. Any other first-time check-ins to the group? New ham operators or upgrades? Any relays? Okay, I'm not hearing any relays, and let's see here, let me bump this up a little bit. All right, let's start off with our county by county here, gentlemen and ladies. I always like to start off in Parker, and then I'll give you an announcement as to kind of where I'm going to go and how I'm going to follow, just in case you have a directional antenna. Let's start off right here in Parker County. Parker County, please.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo, Walt.
Alpha Hotel.
Kilo India 5, November X-Ray Romeo.
K5 Delta Charlie.
Kilo Bravo 5, Whiskey Romeo.
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, and Juliet, Bob.
Okay, let me run that down quickly. Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo, that's Walt up in Springtown. KI5 NXR, Tiffany. She is also in Parker County, in eastern Parker County. K5 Delta Charlie, hello Dwayne, up in Springtown. KB5 WWR, give me your name one more time.
Handles Russell in Springtown.
Russell, I thought I recognized the call. Where you been?
Been a busy man.
Good, you making lots of money?
I wish.
Well, anyway, good to hear you back on the radio. I remember the WWR, just couldn't remember the name. Glad to have you back. Whiskey 5 Romeo Delta Golf, speaking of somebody I haven't heard of from in a while. And KG5 SQJ Bob, thanks for running that logger. Anybody else in Parker County that would like to check in?
Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Alpha.
Hold on there, Cliff. I got KG5 PMR. Good to talk to you again. KJ5 Mike Alpha. Hello, Mac. Any other Parker County? All right, W5RDG, recheck. Go ahead. So is that the super long mobile antenna? up the hill. So I kind of figured that was the one that he gave you. So, yep, you're coming in just fine, Cliff. 7-3s. All right, we'll clear with Whiskey 5 Romeo Delta Golf. Any other Parker County check-ins before we roll on? Okay, nothing heard from any other Parker County stations. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to go out to the west, northwest, and west and work my way out into Young, Palo Pinto, Eastland, Comanche, south to Brown, Erath, and then work my way back to the eastern counties if I say east of me here in Parker, if you're chasing me with a beam. So let's go into Palo Pinto. Any other Palo Pinto stations?
Kilo India 5, Tango Golf India, Jack.
KI5 TGI, Jack, goodness gracious, did you make another improvement to that station? You're just booming in.
I raised my antenna another 15 feet, and I also got my HF antenna up to 65 feet.
Love it, man. Are you going to hang around to the second section? I'd really love to see who could hear you.
Roger that. I'm going to stay around.
Very good. Whew. KI5 TGI, that's Jack in Palo Pinto. Anybody else in Palo Pinto? If anybody remembers, when Jack first checked in, he was on an HT. So now he's up at like 45 feet and killing it, so very cool. All right, let's go out to Young County. Young County, are you there? Goodness gracious, it's been a while. KF5 Victor Bravo Lima. Jerry, good evening. Very good, very good. Well, I got you about S3. A little bit of noise, but I think it'll get a little better. That's KF5 Victor Bravo Lima. That's Jerry out in Young County, near the city of Graham, Texas, which is pretty good poke out there. All right, anybody else out there in Young County that can hear net control that would like to check in? All right, nothing heard. Let's call on Stevens County. Stevens County, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. All right, let's slide on down into Eastland County. Eastland County, we're calling your name. KF5YIV. Goodness gracious, I'm glad to hear you. I was worried about you. All right, Bill, good to hear you back on. Anybody else in Eastland County? Anybody else in Eastland County? Any relays? I heard something. Hey, Bill, could you give a shout out to Eastland County? Maybe help me out? Okay, my friend, thanks. Appreciate it. We'll clear with Kilo Fox 5 Yankee India Victor. That's Bill in Eastland County. And we're going to move on and call Comanche County. Comanche County check-ins, please. I didn't hear anything that go around. Anybody in Comanche County that would like to check in? Okay, I'm not hearing Darren or Winston down there. Anybody in Brown County? Brown County. Anybody out in Brown County tonight that would like to check in? All right, how about Mills County? Anybody in Mills County, do you copy net control? All right, nothing heard from Comanche, Brown, or Mills at the moment. Let's go up to Erath, calling Erath County check-ins.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel.
All right, I got three of them there. KG5HTH, Whiskey Alpha 5 Echo Delta X-Ray, and KD5, is it Quebec, Yankee Papa? Good, can I get your name? All right, James, very good. Is this your first time checking in with our group here? Okay, very good. I appreciate it. Tell me exactly, geographically, in the county, where are you? Are you north, south, east, west? Oh, very good. You got a great signal up here. How are you hearing net control? Very good. Well, thank you for checking in again, and come back as often as you can. That's Kilo Delta 5 Quebec Yankee Papa. That's James in Stephenville. Any other Erath County? Whiskey 5 Fox Hotel Whiskey. Hello, Lon. How's the antenna farm going? Okay, Lon, good to hear you. That's Whiskey 5 Fox Hotel Whiskey, Lon, in Erath County. Last call for Erath County. All right, this is Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sugar Papa. My name is Mike. I'm net control tonight for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. I am in Parker County, just outside of Weatherford, Texas, and we're doing our county-by-county check-ins. Let's reach out and see if anybody down there in Hamilton, anybody in Hamilton County that can hear net control, please call now. I figured you might be there. KI5KUE. Good afternoon, good evening. How are you? Very good. Your signal's really, really good tonight. Must be pretty quiet down there. All right, well, that's David. He's down there in Hamilton County, and I figured he might be there, and I'm glad he is. That is David, KI5KUE in Hamilton. Anybody else down in Hamilton County? All right, nothing heard. I'm going to move over into Bosque and then go through Somerville, Hood, and head my way over to Johnson, Ellis, Eastland, and Tarrant, Dallas, etc. Let's go to Bosque County. Hello, Bosque. Anybody in Bosque County tonight? Well, I'm not hearing the Bosque County stations tonight. Let's go and see if we can wake up Somerville County.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Tango.
Good God, Kelly. You have to turn that thing down. Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta, you are an S9 tonight. And Kelly, you're 20 over something. W5MLD Mike and W5KBT, that's Kelly, both in Somerville County. Anybody else out there in Somerville County that would like to pop in and say hello? All right, nothing heard. Let's go to Hood County. Hood County, it's your turn.
5, November Yankee.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor.
All right, I've got KI5NYB, K5 Echo Sierra Victor, K5WSN. Anybody else in Hood County that want to check in tonight? Well, I got to say hello to Don. Man, welcome back on a Friday.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a long time, and unfortunately, I'm leaving for 2 more weeks Monday. So I might be back on a Friday early enough, I'm hoping, but it is nice to be back.
Well, very good. Yeah, I wish your signal was weaker. You're really you're really booming in down here. So good to have Don back. That's KI5 November Yankee Bravo, K5 Echo Sierra Victor, K5 WSN. Bill, tell us where you are tonight. Yes, sir. We've been waiting your arrival. We kind of figured you may not come back. Yeah. Well, you forgot to cut the cord, I guess, on your way up. But yeah, that's great. The ICOM, is it the 2700? You say? 2730. Got it. And the GP6 10 foot off the ground, making it very, very, very well up the hill here. All right, is there anybody else in Hood County? I'm sure there is, but somebody that would like to check into the net. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go over to Hill County. Hill County, calling Hill County. Is that you, John? Whiskey 5 Lima Whiskey?
Roger, roger. 285 LW Lake Whiskey.
Well, I got you. Very light, but I do have you. And stick around. That's Whiskey 5 Lima Whiskey. That is John in Hill County, very near Lake Whitney. What are you hearing so far, John?
I've heard a couple of good ones. I heard that one in California. He had a good thing coming this way. Back in 285 LW.
Okay, yeah, those QSB, you're coming up and down, but hopefully you can hang in there and it'll get a little bit better, but I do hear you. And thank you for always being down there in Hill County. Is there any other Hill County stations? Well, now I've lost him. Can anybody help me with that?
Relay.
Anybody else here, John, in Hill County? Oh, that must be Tim. N5TCH, is that you?
That's me, Mike. I'm having a little trouble hearing you, but I am hearing you, and I'm talking on my 10
Don, are you hearing him?
Yeah, he's trying to respond back to you, Mike.
I'm not, I had him and then I lost him. Any other stations that can hear him, let him know that he's in the log.
Okay, I've got the net logger up.
Okay, I want to make sure he cleared. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, that's, I recognized the call when you said that. N5TCH, that's Tim. He's also down there in near Lake Whitney. So hopefully conditions will get a little better. Glad to hear him anyway. Let me move on out of Hill County for the moment, and let's roll over into Ellis County. Ellis County.
Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, K5WXY.
Kilo Mike 5, Radio Foxtrot.
There they are, K5WXY. Gary, got a good signal on you tonight. Thanks for always being there. You got to go to work in the morning?
No, overtime's over.
Well, good. Now you can spend overtime here, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing real well to the north, northwest, and the west, but I'm deaf to the south.
Okay, that's K5WXY. That's Gary. He is in Ellis County, and KM5RF. That's Maurice. Maurice, which way you pointed? This direction or somewhere in the middle?
I'm pointed right at you, Mike. Man, the band's kind of in bad shape, but yeah, I'm only getting about a S3, S4 on you tonight. Okay, yeah, well, I'm watching my needle go from S8 to S3 to S5, so there is some QSB, but hopefully you can hang around a little bit and we can make some calls. So appreciate you being there. That's K5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee and Kilo Mike 5 radio frequency, Maurice. Anybody else out there in Ellis County? Okay, nothing heard. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sugar Papa. Net control for tonight's North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Right now we're dead in the middle of doing the county by county check-ins, and the next county I'd like to call on would be Johnson County.
Kilo Charlie 5, Bravo, Oscar, Oscar.
Whiskey 5, Charlie Sierra Papa.
Yeah, 5 BUD.
All right, I copied KG5 Bravo Oscar Oscar. That's Judy. Good to hear you back. W5 Charlie Sierra Papa. Give me your name again, please.
Yeah, this is David. I'm in Burleson.
All right, good signal out here to Weatherford. And there was one other Johnson County station that was a little bit light. Try it again. I put KB5YBI. Y'all relayed him earlier. Any other Johnson County stations? Johnson County, please.
Kilo 0, Charlie Papa Alpha.
All right, I did copy Kilo 0, Charlie Papa Alpha. Could I get your name, please? Over.
Name here is Nick in Johnson County.
Okay, Nick. Well, you came up from an S3 to an S7. There you go. I recognize you now. What are you hearing out there? Is it a little rough tonight?
It's sounding great. I'm picking up Lake Whitney all the way out to Palo Pinto.
All right, very good. Thanks for stopping by, and come back on Fridays when you can. Anybody else in Johnson County?
KE5NGM relay.
KE5NGM relay. You scared me to death, Trey. Go ahead.
Hey there, Mike. I think that station that was light was BUD, and I don't know if he was hearing you or not. Station BUD, Johnson County. If you can hear me, come with your full call.
WI5 BUD, Echo Mike 12.
He came back to you.
All right, that was Whiskey 5 Bravo Uniform Delta, I believe.
India 5.
India 5, all right, so I thought I had that. WI5 BUD. And tell me your name and location, sir.
Name is Bud, location is Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie.
All right, that is Bud in Grand Prairie. We'll clear with you, and I'll turn it back over to Net Control, KE5NGM.
All right, good work, Trey. Good work. You're 40 over tonight. And that's just as a reminder, if y'all hear stations out there that pretty obvious I'm not hearing them, just do the best you can to jot that down and just holler relay. Appreciate it. All right, let me clear out of Johnson County for the moment and roll on up into Dallas County, calling Dallas County check-ins. Hello, Dallas County. If you're hearing net control, we're looking for your check-ins.
November Charlie 5 Papa. November Charlie 5 Papa.
I need a relay. They're moving the needle, but nothing heard.
Relay for NC5P. That I believe is Doug over in Dallas. This is KE5NGM. Is that correct? Well, Mike, he didn't come back to me, but I do believe that, or I know that was NC5P over there. And then also earlier I heard an Alpha Hotel station, and he was in the chat, and I'm pretty sure that was AA5AH. Back to net control.
Okay, very good. NC5P, yep, that's Doug, and thanks for the relay. Not here in Dallas County tonight at all. Alpha 5, Alpha Hotel, do you copy net control?
Hey, Mike, I heard November 5 Charlie Papa, KI5FLE.
Okay, hello, Brian. Let's verify that. Give him a call real quick and verify that, Brian.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to actually hear him. I was listening on the, direct, I won't hear him. I was on the relay.
Okay, so it's N5 Charlie Papa?
Yeah, he was saying November 5 Charlie Papa.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the correction and thanks for the help. All right, I'll clear with FLE, and we're going to move out. We'll come back around and make several other calls for late check-ins. Excuse me, but I appreciate the relay help. I'm going to move out of Dallas, and I am going to call on Tarrant County this time.
Kilowatt Baker 5, Whiskey Baker.
Okay, C5 SLQ.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-ray Kilo.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
November 8, Whiskey Romeo.
Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike.
Kilo India 5, Foxtrot Lima Echo.
Kilo Golf 5, Kilo Uniform Fox.
Wow, hold it there. I've got KB5 Whiskey Baker. I've got KC5 SLQ, KI5HXK. Hello, Keith. At WA5 Uniform Sierra Yankee and 8WWR. Romeo, I got a great signal on you tonight again. KE5NGM, KI5FLE, and KG5 Kilo Uniform Foxtrot. Are there any other Tarrant County? All right, any other Tarrant County check-ins, please? All right, let's go up and see if we can wake up Jack County. Are there any Jack County check-ins that would like to come in tonight? We're missing Jack County. Where are you? Jack County, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for check-ins from Jack County, please. Wow, nothing heard. All right, how about Wise County? I know somebody's home up there.
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango.
Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey. There was a little bit of a tangle just before I keyed up, but I'm sure you got it, Mike. WD5IWW.
Okay, Sean, I've got KI5LET and Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey. That's Sean, both up in Decatur in Wise County. And yes, there were some other stations out there in Wise. Go ahead now.
KJ5UF in and out.
Hello, Ray. Why are you always popping in, popping out? You mad at me?
No, it's, I'm getting sleepy.
All right, good to hear you, Ray. Good signal. Did you ever get your antenna fixed up there?
Kind of, sort of.
Well, it's working tonight. Thank you, Ray. That's KJ5UF. That's Ray up in up in Wise County. Anybody else in Wise County that wants to check in?
Kilo Delta 5, Foxtrot, November Sierra.
KD5FNS, good to hear you. You hearing everybody pretty well up there tonight?
For the most part, I heard Little Ellis County come in. That's probably the furthest one I heard.
All right, so for the log, refresh me. Give me a rundown on your station real quick.
Yeah, I'm here in Rome, Texas. I'm talking on a ICOM, I think it's a 2300, 60-watt mobile. Got a VX2000 antenna about 20 feet in the air.
And the handle's Jason, correct?
That is correct.
Tell me the antenna again.
It's a tri-band. I think it's the VX2000. It's a 2-meter 440 and 6-meter.
Okay, very good. All right, that's KD5 Fox November Sierra. That's Jason with a ICOM 2300 and a tri-band tri-band vertical. How high up is it, Jason?
It's on top of the chimney, so it's probably 20, maybe 25.
Okay, about 25 foot. Great signal down here in Parker. All right, is anybody else in Wise County check-ins? Okay, I need a relay. I heard noise, just couldn't make a call.
Relay?
Go ahead, LET.
That's Gary and Albert, uniform X-ray Foxtrot.
Prefix?
Gary, come back one more time. His prefix is KI5 UXF. That's it, KI5 UXF. Thanks, man. KI5 LET, back to net.
All right, thanks for the relay work. Anybody else? Last call for Wise County, last call. Okay, Top, if you don't mind, sir, please make a general call up there or target the stations, excuse me, on the northern counties, Denton and Collin and that kind of thing.
Okay, this is KI5 LET, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any stations that haven't checked in yet would like to come with your call, especially to the north. Jack, Denton, Collin, Archer, Clay, Monte, Cook, Grayson, Fannin. I've been getting to the east a little bit tonight, so KI5 LET looking for check-ins, North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Come with your call. I'm going to need a relay with that one. Anybody else hear that station?
I could just hear a buzz, Top, so I'm trying to open up the squelch also. WD5IWW.
Station, come again. I hear you. Come again. Station, come again. One more time. Some of us are hearing you.
Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta relay. Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta. NAWWR.
Okay, that's great. That was Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta. I couldn't hear him, but I could just, he was barely becking squelch. Anybody else would like to check in? Come with your call. Okay, Mike, we got that one station. This is KI5 LET, back to net control.
Now, I know that several stations, I recognize Bravo Sierra Delta. I just need his handle. I need the name.
QRZ's pulling up as Kevin in Hunt County.
Okay, appreciate that. W5 Bravo Sierra Delta, thanks for the good relay work. Let's see, Top, go ahead and did you have any other, did you pick anybody else up?
Nothing else heard. KI5 LET.
All right, very good. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. My call is Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sierra Papa, KF5 VSP. I'm in Parker County, Texas, specifically outside of Weatherford, Texas. We do county-by-county check-ins. Are there any late check-ins? Anyone, anywhere?
Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, North Washington.
Kilo 5, Lima, Quebec, Cranberry.
All right, I got Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie. That's Wiley and Bosky. Do you have a ticker tape in there, or are you in a hen house there, Wiley?
Oh, I had a monitor receiver going and it didn't like my thing.
Okay. All right, that's WC5WC. That's Wiley down in Bosky County. Excuse me. And KK5 Lima, Quebec. That's Kelton down in Hood County. Kelton, you got a good reason for being late?
Church supper.
Enough said. All right. Any other late check-ins? This is the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net, calling for anyone, anywhere that hadn't checked in so far.
SLQ short.
Q.
Someone else in there, but do we have an announcement section?
Yeah, that's usually at the very end.
Roger, roger.
Okay, bud. Who was the other station that wanted to check in? Any other late check-ins? Late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net.
Relay.
Go ahead.
Whiskey Oscar 5 Romeo. I did not get a name, but he's trying to check in. Whiskey Oscar 5 Romeo.
Do you have a good copy on him? I know who that is. He's down there in Mills County. That's Cotton. Jack, do you have a good copy on him?
He is just barely squeaking through, but I had to squelch it down, but I could hear him just barely.
Okay, well, try him one more time. I don't know if he's hearing me. W05R, Cotton, if you're copying net control, I'm not hearing you, but the guys are relaying you in. Over. Jack, is he hearing me?
Roger that. Mike, he also calls in Kilo India 5 Tango Lima Golf. Kilo India 5 Tango Lima Golf. He's relaying that in. And Whiskey Oscar 5 Romeo did hear you. He's acknowledging you.
Okay, Jack, just tell him good evening. Thanks for checking in from Mills County. And confirm that Tango Lima Golf, the handle is Nick. I believe that's Nick. Over.
He rogered back.
Okay, well, Cotton 7-3 to you, buddy. I can't hear you tonight, but appreciate you checking in. And then while I've got them, y'all listening, the guys down there in Central Texas, down there in Mills and Lampasas and Coryell and Brown and San Saba and Coleman, they have a net at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. on Thursdays. If y'all are up and around and free, please check in. That is a lot of fun. You'd be surprised how well those signals come in. So 7-3 to you, Cotton, and KI5 Tango Lima Golf. Maybe Bob or somebody can verify that that is Nick down there in Coleman County. Are there any other late check-ins?
Kilo Foxtrot 5 ESP. This is Kilo India 5 TLI.
Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, he did confirm that that was Nick. KI5 Tango Lima Golf is Nick.
Roger, roger. Thank you very much for the relay, Jack. It helps to have good ears, doesn't it?
They're getting old.
Okay. Great work there. Great work. And we want to thank Cotton down there in Mills County, W05R, and then he brought in KI5 Tango Lima Golf. Nick was in Coleman County, and W05R is way down there in Mills County. All right, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa is my call. I'm the net control station and operator. Any other late check-ins? Any relays?
Nothing heard.
All right, so nothing heard at the moment. We'll make another lap around the track. here, but let's roll into the next section. It's my personal favorite. What that is if you have checked in this evening and you would like to make a call to a specific station, or perhaps you would like to just make a general call from your station and get signal reports from the area, I will allow you to make up to 2 calls and you can have the frequency. Who wants to be first?
KG5SQJ with a question.
SQJ, go ahead, Bob.
Roger, did you copy Kilo Bravo 5 Tango Zulu Quebec? I heard him on the repeater. That is going to be Michael down in Bosque County. Did you copy him?
Negative. Let me call down to. Are you here in the other Bosque County station, Bob?
Most of the ones on the repeater, yes.
Okay. Let me call out and see if WC5WC. Did you hear a Tango Zulu Quebec station down there checking in?
Yes, I did. I tried to relay it, but I got stepped on. Yeah, KB5 TZQ in Clifton was on the check-in.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Bob, for listening on those repeaters. What's the handle down there, Wiley? What's the name?
TZQ, give me your name.
Mike.
His name is Mike.
All right, good work. Thank you, Wiley. Sorry about all the chatter, a lot going on. All clear with WC5WC and Bob, KB5 Tango Zulu Quebec. You are correct. Mike in Bosque County. Anything else? All right, we'll have plenty of time. We'll make another call or two. Does anybody want the frequency to make a call tonight?
WD5IWW.
Whiskey, Delta 5, India Whiskey. Sean, the frequency's yours. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. KJ5UF. Ray, you still there, sir?
Is evil.
Let's turn it back to net control. WD5IWW.
Okay, Sean. Yeah, he wasn't kidding. He said he was getting tired. He may have just passed out and slumped over on the mic. I don't know. I'll clear with Whiskey Delta 5, India Whiskey. And this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Net control for tonight's 2-meter Simplex net. This is one of my favorite sections. Would anybody like to come in and have the frequency so they can make a specific call to anybody they've heard tonight, or just a general call to see where their signal's going?
KB5 WB.
All right, there was 2 of you in there. The first one was OKI, and that's Dylan. Stand by, Dylan. Who was the other station?
KB5 WB.
All right, YIV, you're number 2. There was one more in there.
Kilowatt Baker 5, Whiskey Baker, KB5 WB.
Got you, David. Whiskey Baker, you'll be third. So, all right, good. I've got 3 folks in line. KI5 Oscar Kilo India, that is Dylan. Dylan, go ahead, sir. Make your calls.
Dylan, you're S9 in Glen Rose, W5 KBT.
You're S3 in Aledo, Southeast Parker County.
S2 into Southwest Fort Worth, K5 NGM.
He's breaking the squelch in Ellis County.
Roger on Glen Rose, Aledo, and South, I believe it's Southwest Fort Worth. Is there anyone else out there who might have some copy?
I got you S6 in Palo Pinto.
I have you at S4 in Cleburne.
S9 in Hood County.
Dylan, thanks for jumping out there and testing it out. I did want to let you know that K5WXY in Ellis County said just barely readable there, but you were getting out to Ellis County. All right, we'll clear with Dylan KI5OKI. Next on the list was KF5 Yankee India Victor. That would be Bill in Eastland County. The frequency's yours. Go ahead. Okay, Bill, yeah, I normally can hear Cotton, and I was glad that he checked in, so I'm glad you tried. He must have pulled the plug quick. But that's KF5 Yankee India Victor in Eastland. I will clear with you. And we're going to go to Tarrant County, KB5WB, KB5 Whiskey Baker. Go ahead there, David.
I probably just need you. I was trying to figure out who the call sign was on the Stephenville station. I don't think I can actually talk to him with my little station here in Fort Worth. James in Stephenville checked in, but I didn't catch his call sign.
That was Kilo Delta 5 Quebec Yankee Papa.
Roger, Dodger. Okay, I appreciate it, man. KB5 Ely.
You want to make any more calls, or are you good?
That was it. I just wanted to get him and throw him in the QRZ. You know, I'm always anxious to meet the hams down there and get them active on the local repeaters down there. KB5 Ely.
Roger, Roger. Well, you'll have to inform me on what good work you're doing down there with De Leon, Darren, and those repeaters in my area.
Got it working. 147.36 is now fully connected to 145.35 and working like great.
Good. I'll be down there this weekend. We'll holler at you.
Sounds great.
All right, KB5WB is clear. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. We're in the section of the net to where if you have checked in this evening and you would like to have the frequency to make a call or two to a specific station, or perhaps just get signal reports from the area. Anybody else?
November 5 Tango Charlie Hotel.
I heard a November 5. Try again.
November 5 Tango Charlie Hotel.
Can anybody help me out with that one?
TCH in Whitney.
Oh, N5TCH. Go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to make a call to KC5BOO. Judy, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. If you could come back over, I'll tell you the signal report.
Okay, Judy, I was just wondering, I'm up toward the Newfound scale here. I was wondering exactly where you're at and your radio and antenna set.
I can just barely hear net control over here on this side of the hill. Yeah, like I said, he's not making it over the hill. I don't know what kind of setup or station he's got, but I can hear him, but he's in squelch. I have to turn my squelch off, so it's the only way I can hear him. But I can hear him. But I sure wouldn't want to hold a conversation with my squelch wide open all the time. Who are we trying to hear?
I'm glad I'm making it over there. I'm glad you're back on the net. All right, I'll clear out with WC5WC and N5TCH was making calls, and Judy K C5 Bravo Oscar. Let's see. Anybody else want to come in that's checked in tonight and have the frequency to make some calls?
KI5FLE.
Kilo India 5 Fox Lima Echo. Brian, your turn.
Let me check with you first. Is it permissible? I want to try something new. I want to reach somebody I can't reach, but use the relay to listen to them.
Go right ahead.
Okay, Kilo India 5, OK, KI5 OKI, KI5 FLE. You copy? Roger that. Yeah, I was getting Judy down there just barely breaking squelch, which surprised me, so thought I'd put a call out and try doing it a different way. KI5FLE, back to net.
Okay, no problem. I'll break with FLE. Darren, okay, tell me, you're in southern Parker County, right? Yep, that's a low spot down there. You're probably pretty good to the south and the west, but a little bit to the north. So the station's trying to get Dylan there, OKI in southern Parker. He's kind of on the southern border with Hood County, so it gets kind of low down there toward the river. But anyway, sounding good up here, Dylan. Anybody else want to have the frequency and make a call?
K5WZ.
K5WZ, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. My first time to check into the net here. I'd like to make a call to FLE. Brian, can you copy?
I do copy you through the relay.
Oh, well, I thought I was talking Simplex.
I'm sorry. I do copy you, Simplex. Let me turn the relay down. Yes, K5WZ. I do copy you very clear.
Okay, Brian, how have you been? I haven't heard you in a long time.
Oh, I've been doing great, bitch. It's just staying busy and doing the Friday nets.
Well, this is the first time I've checked in here, so I guess I'll have to pay more attention.
Roger that, Kevin. Well, it's good to hear you. I'll catch up with you a little bit later. KI5FLE.
All right, Brian. KF5FLE, K5WZ, back to net.
Okay, K5WZ. I guess your name is Kevin. Are you in Tarrant County, Kevin?
Yes, sir. Saginaw, Texas.
Oh, very good. All right. Well, I'm over here in Weatherford, and I've spoke to you, I think, years ago, but I recognize the voice. Yeah, when you can, we'd love to have you here Friday nights at 8 o'clock. And the simulcast frequencies they're using are the 444.925, the Chalk Mountain repeater, and the 145.310. WZ5TX Tyler provides that. Over.
Okay. Yeah, what is your call sign?
Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sierra Papa.
Okay. KF5BSP. Yeah, we've talked before. Good to hear you out there, man. Okay, well, thanks for letting me join the group. Back to you, sir. K5WZ.
All right, Kevin, thanks. Appreciate it. And look forward to having you on Friday nights. All right, I'll clear with K5 Whiskey Zulu. Any other stations that want to come in, if you've checked in tonight, you want to come in and make a call to any other stations or a general call. Go ahead, OKI. All right, K5 Whiskey Zulu, there was another southern Parker County station that was giving you an S2 signal report. Anything else, Dylan? Okay, no problem. All clear with OKI. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. Last call for anyone that has checked in tonight. If you'd like to have the frequency to make a call to anybody you've heard tonight or a general call for signal reports, this will be the last go-round. All right, nothing heard at this point. Let's go into the technical section. This section is pretty self-explanatory. Ham radio related technical questions that you want to share, something you have a question about, technically related to ham radio. Anybody? Anybody having an issue they want to pick the brains of the brain trust here, or want to share anything they may have found out, or maybe equipment you're looking at buying and want to get their opinion on it, anything like that? Okay, nothing heard. This will be the buy-sell section, so if you have any equipment that you're trying to get rid of, I know Belton's coming up, but if you'd like to promote some equipment that you have for sale, or perhaps you may be looking for something, now's the time.
KI5 LET.
KI5 LET, what you got?
Yep, I've got an Anytone 878 UV2 for sale with the Skybridge hotspot and all the accessories. Bunch of odds and ends, a Bluetooth headset, the push-to-talk Bluetooth switch. I've got 3 antennas. It's my first amateur radio. Made my first contact on it, and I've just switched over to a Yaesu handheld. Nothing wrong with Anytone. I just want to learn something different, and was going to sell this whole thing as a kit. So my email address is good on QRZ, KI5LET, and just looking for a reasonable offer on it. If you're interested, if you want one of the best DMR handheld radios and all the bells and whistles that go with it, just send me an email on QRZ, KI5LET. Back to net control.
All right, anybody have any questions for Top, KI5LET? He's got an Anytone 878 with all the bells and whistles, hotspot, Bluetooth headset, etc. I know you will, Top, but put all the goodies and all the extras on the Facebook page. But if anybody is interested, KI5LET, you can reach him on QRZ.com, his page there, and he's got an Anytone with all the gadgets. All right, anybody else have anything that they'd like to post for sale here, or perhaps something they may be looking for? Besides a free 50-foot tower and any antenna of your choice installed. Anybody else have anything for the buy-sell section? Okay, nothing heard. This will be the announcement section, so if you have any announcements for the group, please come now.
KC5SLQ.
KC5SLQ, go ahead with your announcement.
Yeah, we got Belton coming up, October 22, Springtown Hamfest. If you go to the Simplex Facebook, you'll see the flyer. You sign up for a table there. If you want us to hold your table to the last minute nearly, you sign up there. Otherwise, it's first come, first serve, but we'll hold it for you if you sign up. Also, you can sign up if you want to do a lecture, and our grand prize is a HF radio. So anyway, October 22 in Springtown, same place as last year. So spread the word, come on out, win a new HF radio. The door prizes are Yaesu handy talkies. So SLQ, back to net.
Awesome, sounds good. I did see it on the North Central Texas Simplex Net page. You might repost it again. It's a little further down the thread there, but that is KC5SLQ reminding everybody October 22nd. It's the Springtown Hamfest, and the information will be there on our Facebook page. And the grand prize, I think, is an HF radio, and door prizes are a handy talkie. So if you're not worn out from Belton, that'd be a good place to go. Anybody else have any announcements?
KG5SQJ.
KG5SQJ, go ahead, Bob.
Roger, thank you, Mike. This is KG5SQJ in line with Daryl's announcement about the Hamfest, the Springtown Hamfest on October 22nd, which, by the way, is at the Cornerstone Community Church that is located at 2233 East Highway 199, which is just southeast of Springtown. And my announcement is primarily at 10 o'clock in the morning at the Hamfest. I will be giving my first Baofeng HD radio programming 101 class. That's the first one I've done since COVID. And so any of you folks out there that have a Baofeng HD radio and you'd like to learn how to program it manually using just the radio's keypad, bring your Baofeng HD radio with you. This is a hands-on-your-radio type of class. Bring it with you, and I can almost guarantee that when you walk out of there, you'll know how to program it manually. To put in simplex and duplex channels into that radio, and I also include a short session about how those dang CSS tones work on repeaters. Also, after that class at 11 o'clock, I will be presenting my presentation about the modified NorCal doublet antenna that I built and used on Winter Field Day, and that particular antenna enabled me to win the high score of single outdoor operator low power phone only stations. So it's a pretty good presentation. Overlaid some of LB's Cevix models that he did for a very, very similar doublet antenna. Laid that over my QSO maps for the 15, 20, and 40 meter bands on Winter Field Day, and it produces some interesting alignment. So you might be interested in seeing that. KG5SQJ, back to net. Thanks, Mike.
You bet, Bob. That is very useful. And I had learned how to do that, and if you have a Baofeng, please do that. It is very handy to know how to do it manually. And, of course, I know Bob will post it on the Facebook page so people can get the details on that, but appreciate that announcement. Last call for announcements.
Kilo India 5, Tango Golf India.
KI5TGI, Jack, Palo Pinto County. Go ahead.
Yeah, just wanted to bring it up to the attention of the group that on the weekend of October the 14th, there will be Jamboree on the air, Jamboree on the internet for scouts. In 2017, over 1.5 million scouts from 160 countries were reached. I'm opening my ham shack to about 6 packs and 2 troops, so we're going to try to make some connections out of here and let them share some information and get interested in radio.
Awesome. That's October 14th, correct?
Right. It'll run from that Friday to that Sunday. They'll be opening up Friday. I'll get some more information and post it on the Facebook. Yeah,
please do. That is a ton of fun. That is good on you, too. Jack's going to open up his shack to some Boy Scouts. Is it called Jamboree on the Air? What do they call that?
It is. It's called Jamboree on the Air, Jamboree on the Internet, Joda and Jode.
Great. Okay, if y'all didn't hear him, it's October 14th. He'll post it on the Facebook group. But just as a reminder, put it on your calendars. That's the Boy Scout Jamboree on the air, and he's opening up his shack there in Palo Pinto County to several of the groups there. So put that on your calendar. All right. Anybody else have an announcement before we get back to a couple last calls? All right, nothing heard. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net, KF5, Victor Sugar Papa, net control here in Parker County. Are there any late stragglers, anyone, anywhere that has not checked in? Please come now.
Whiskey 7, Papa Romeo.
All right, I got Whiskey Zulu 5 Tango X-Ray. Tyler, do you do that on purpose? Wait till the very end. I'm just giving you a hard time. I appreciate you, man. Again, WZ5TX is responsible for supplying us with the simulcast on the 444-925 and the 145-310. So 7-3 and hats off to you for helping us there. The Whiskey 7 Papa Romeo, give me your name, sir.
W7PR, this is Pete, and I'm in Hudson Oaks, Weatherford.
Yep, you've checked in before, am I right? Okay, very good. Great signal over here. W7 Papa Romeo, Pete, Hudson Oaks, thanks for stopping by. And spread the word. We'd love to have you whenever you're available. Are there any other late check-ins? Last call for anyone, anywhere? Anybody, anywhere. Last call for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Mike, can I make a call to W5BSD? Apparently he's 76 miles to the east of me. I didn't realize he was so far away.
Yeah, do me a favor though, Romy. Could you make a call out there, a general call for the net?
Yeah, or you just want to shut it down, or you want me to do it during the net? You tell me, Mike. NEWWR.
Yeah, right now before we close it, I'd like to see if you can pick up anybody out in that part of the world, and then you can make your call, no problem.
Hey, W5BSD, you got a copy, NAWWR?
Roger, W5BSD here in Van Zandt County. I hear you at S3, S4.
Okay. Yeah, I got you like sorry about that. Yeah, I got you like at about an S4 over here as well, man. So, yeah, I'm glad you got to check into the net, and yeah, it's pretty cool making a contact 76 miles away. I didn't click in at first. I was looking at the chat on YouTube, and then I was like, wow, he's kind of, I guess I'm the only one that can hear him, but yeah, far away. So, yeah, sounding good over here to Grapevine, west side of the airport. So, stop back through. Mike, thanks for giving me the floor. W5BSD and AWWR.
Okay, Romy, make a last call from your position to anyone, anywhere from your station.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. This is November 8, Whiskey Romeo, NAWWR. Making a last call for counties east. See anybody stragglers from Dallas, Kaufman, Rockwall, Collin out that way. North Central Texas connection, Simplex net, looking for check-ins. Yeah, Mike, I think it's going to be a no-go. I think it's, put a pin in it. Appreciate you. NAWWR.
Okay, I was trying to get one more check-in to break our record, so I'll clear with NAWWR, and this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Throw on one more lifeline. If anybody's hanging around, last call for late check-ins.
This is W7PR checking in, Kilo Alpha 7, Victor Alpha Lima.
Okay, Pete, that's KA7 Victor Alpha Lima, that right?
Correct. The name is Val here, and she's sitting here right next to me in Hudson Oaks.
Oh, very good, Val. Well, that makes it, I think, if I'm right, that may make it by one the largest number of check-ins. So Kilo Alpha 5 Victor Alpha Charlie in Hudson Oaks, sitting there with W7PR. Appreciate that. All right, I'll clear. Anybody else? So I'm going to shut the net down for tonight.
85 Kilo Charlie 5 Charlie Zulu Charlie East Side Fort Worth.
Okay, I got. Hold on just a minute there, Wendell. Who was the other station that was relaying in? I heard somebody say there was a Charlie Zulu station. Okay.
He don't need no relay. He's got the power.
Tell him that he is in the log and appreciate it.
KI5FLE.
Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, Tom, I guess you're hearing him good, aren't you?
I wouldn't say good. I'm just on the wrong side of the mountain over here, on the east side.
Okay, Roger. He says he's not hearing you too good either, but he's on the east side of the mountain over on East Fort Worth.
Okay, just barely got a little bit of that last one, but it's Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie, Zulu Charlie. Is that correct, Brian?
Roger that.
Okay, Tom, thanks for checking in. I caught most of it, but I get it about the topography. And then all clear with FLE, and we did have KD5 KTQ. What's going on, Wendell?
KD5 KTQ, I'm over here after Weatherford Homecoming. They're winning 33-7 right now, so they're doing pretty good. Everybody have a safe evening. KD5 KTQ.
Okay, Wendell, appreciate you. That's KD5 KTQ, Wendell Mobile in Parker County. Anybody else out there that wants to check in? Any relays?
KG5SQJ, I don't have a relay, but I got a correction.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. The Val's call sign is Kilo Alpha 7 Victor Alpha Lima, not Charlie on the end. Just thought I better get that corrected.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got, thank you. I've got C's and D's and Z's, and it's just crazy, but thank you. You are correct. All right, KA5VAL. Sorry, Val, if you're listening. It's been a long night, but we appreciate you checking in. Thank you as well, Pete. All right, anything else, Bob?
Yes, sir. One other thing. We've got a Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee that is checked into NetLogger and thought you might try to give them a call and see if he or she can check, or he can check in.
I did get WA5 Uniform Sierra Yankee on my check-ins. It was number 38.
All right, my mistake then. I missed that. Okay, I'll put him on the log. Sorry, Mike, I missed you, but you'll be on the log. Thanks, Mike.
Okay, well, and here in a minute we'll try to tie the loose ends up, and there's a bunch of them. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Anybody else want to check in before we close the net?
I got one more for you, Mike.
KD9 EPV, Kilo Delta 9, Echo Papa Victor, Gina and Grapevine.
NAWWR.
KD9 Echo Papa Victor. Gina, good to hear you. Thank you so much for checking in. And I can hear y'all quite well from your location. So 7-3s to you, Gina. All right, SQJ, did you copy KD9 Echo Papa Victor?
It's Kilo Delta 9. Kilo Delta 9 Echo Papa Victor is was the check-in. NAWWR.
KD9. I better call it quits. I'm getting tired. KD9 Kilo Delta 9 Echo Papa Victor. All right. That will do it tonight. I'm getting tired. I'm making too many mistakes. So I want to tell everybody how much I appreciate you checking in. I appreciate all the relays. I appreciate all the help. Tyler with the simulcast, the Facebook group, guys, NetLogger, the YouTube, everything. So this has been a blast, and keep up the good work. And I'll say 7-3s for tonight. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa.
Thanks, Mike. Great job tonight. Great job tonight. I'm looking at a total of 61. I repeat, 61 check-ins tonight, and I only had one questionable that was up on number 16, WX5ATX. That's Tyler's old call sign. I did not ever get that one corrected, and but I think we got the rest of them cleaned up with help from Tiffany and Top and Trey and several others that helped out tonight on helped me tonight on NetLogger. But man, oh man, 61 check-ins, holy cow. Anyway, you did a fabulous job tonight. You may have thought you were getting tired there at the end, and I realized that, believe me, my fingers are worn out. But you did a great job tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. KG5SQJ 73.
Yep, appreciate all the work underneath, and it's turning out to be quite a production. And so, yeah, I think we're pretty close. So if that's 61, whoever's listening, that is a new check-in record. We're breaking them kind of regular now. So, again, it's wonderful to have this much participation. The relay work is outstanding. The logger work is outstanding. Everything else is going on. I can't say enough about the operators here. So, anyway, I'm going to take a break, but I'll be listening for a little while. And hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. KF5 Victor Sugar Papa, we're going to close down North Central Texas Simplex Net for tonight.
All right, Mike. Great job as always. 73. Have a great weekend. WZ5IWW.
Great job, Mike. Great job, Bob. Awesome, you guys. New records, KI5 LET.
Great job, Mike and Bob, KI5 NXR.
Hey, Tiffany.
Sir.
Hey, were you running a ladies' net the other night or a week or two ago?
I was probably running the Monday night net for the ARC PC.
On what frequency?
147.040.
Okay, because I think my wife checked in and she mentioned something about your name, and I said, yeah, that's NXR. And she goes, I can't remember the call, but Victor Sierra November is my wife's suffix.
Yes, I remember having a YL check-in and told her, please come back.
Okay, so anyway, yep, that's what I told her. All right, thank you very much. Y'all have a great evening, but I'll be back here and hopefully propagation's a little better. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa.
73s, roger that. KI5 NXR.
I thought propagation was pretty good. I could hear you tonight. But apparently you can't hear me now.
NXR, you're a 5.8 indicator, KI5 LET.
Thanks, LET. Who was that before? Were they calling me? All I heard was the last half of their sentence.
Yeah, go ahead, station. He had a signal report for you.
This is KI5 NXR for station earlier.
I could hear him, but he must have gone away.
Yeah, I only heard the last half of his sentence. I couldn't tell whether he was addressing me or Mike, so... Alrighty, 73s, people. KI5 NXR.
Yeah, I was telling Mike I thought propagation was good, but then he didn't come back, so I guess he couldn't hear me.
Okay, good. I wasn't being rude. Thanks for that.
I wasn't being rude either. I just didn't know you were talking to me. I guess Mike fell off the edge of the earth. K5WXY.
K5WXY, KI5 LET, 5.3 here in Decatur. You had a good signal tonight.
Yeah, you're about to knock me out of my chair. I don't have anything but a bar graph on this Yaesu, but you're about 3/4 scale.
Yeah, great signal. And Maurice was just a little better at a 5.5. I had that one path to Ellis County, but most of the south for me was deaf.
Well, Maurice is about 100 to 150 feet higher than me, and he's not but maybe 5 miles away. But he also, I think he's got, I don't know if they're stacked or what, but I thought he had a couple of antennas.
Yep, okay, and that was great. And KI5 TGI, Jack, are you still on? Okay, nothing heard. Man, I had a strong signal on him from Palo Pinto County to 5-3.
I heard the Palo Pinto station, and I heard Bill and Eastland both really strong. I do real well to the northwest. Can't hear anything to the south.